Recovering from surgery requires a lot of rest and rehabilitation. In our Prescription Arkansas report, Dawn Scott tells us about new technology helping patients across the state continue their rehab and stay connected to medical personnel without ever leaving home.
I was going up the steps at my son's house in Little Rock, and I don't know what happened. Just first thing I knew, I was down.
Dale St. Clair of Pine Bluff broke her hip recently. Following surgery and time in rehab, she is back home.
Miss St. Clair, why don't you go ahead and stand up?
Okay.
But the rehab workouts with a physical therapist continue through a program called Tele-Rehab.
Remember to keep your cane a little closer to you.
It uses 2 laptop computers and 2 webcams. One system is set up at Baptist Health's home health office, the other in the patient's home. Several times a week, a physical therapist works with her one-on-one over the internet.
With her, we've actually been able to progress her exercises quite a bit. When she first came home from the rehab, we were doing exercises mainly just with her sitting in the chair, and she was walking with her walker.
Now she is able to do exercises standing up. She's even graduated to walking with a cane, making it easier to negotiate her way into the kitchen, something the occupational therapist also works on with her using Tele-Rehab.
It would just show me what I would need to take out and maybe give me examples of, maybe what we need to change.
Right now, Tele-Rehab is mostly used for orthopedic patients.
People who have had an injury, such as falling and breaking a hip, a knee replacement is a real common thing that we see. So those type of orthopedic patients are very good with it.
The use of the computers not only keeps patients in direct contact with medical personnel 24 hours a day, it also saves money for out-of-town patients and the hospital.
This is largely due now, we didn't expect this at the beginning, but it's largely due now to the fact that people in rural Arkansas, we're finding, are tending to not come in for health care because of gas cost. So if we can find a way to deliver that to them in their locale without having them to have to come in, but be able to give them the same high quality of care, that has turned out to be a great benefit of this program.
And so far, patients are happy.
It's just a wonderful experience.
Dawn Scott, today's THV.
Now, Tele-Rehab can also be used for heart patients, since equipment like an EKG and blood pressure monitors can also be connected to the computer. If you want to know more about Tele-Rehab and other Prescription Arkansas features, just go to our website, todaysthv.com, and look under featured sections.